What's up, everybody? It's me tell you, this one is epic. We're talking ancient wonders, hidden treasures, and enough adventure to make Indiana Jones jealous. That's right, we're heading straight to the land of the Pharaohs, the cradle of civilization. Egypt. Get ready to dive into the top 10 places you absolutely have to visit in Egypt in 2024. We're about to explore some of the most incredible places on Earth, from towering pyramids to mysterious temples and everything in between. So buckle up, smash that like button, and get ready for an unforgettable journey. Let's go! Alright guys, first up on our Egyptian adventure, we're hitting up the classics, the icons, the OG wonders of the world, the Pyramids of Giza. Seriously, you can't go to Egypt and not see these bad boys. Picture this. You're standing there, the hot desert sun beating down, and BAM! These massive, perfectly sculpted triangles just rise up out of the sand. These pyramids were built thousands of years ago as tombs for the pharaohs, these ancient Egyptian kings who were basically seen as gods on Earth. We're talking about the Great Pyramid of Giza, the oldest and largest of the three, built for the pharaoh Khufu. And then there's the Pyramid of Khafre, known for its smooth, polished limestone casing, and the Pyramid of Menkaure, the smallest of the three but still crazy impressive. It's like walking through a time machine. Seriously guys, if you ever get the chance to visit the Pyramids of Giza, do it. It's an experience you'll never forget. Okay, so you've just had your minds blown by the pyramids, right? Well, get ready for round two, because right next door is another Egyptian icon that's shrouded in mystery and legend. The Sphinx. This massive creature with its lion's body and human head just screams ancient mystery. It's been sitting there for thousands of years, staring out over the desert like it knows all the secrets of the world. The Sphinx is thought to represent the pharaoh Khafre, but nobody knows for sure why it was built or what its true purpose is. Some say it was a protector of the pyramids, others believe it holds the key to hidden knowledge. Imagine standing in front of this colossal statue, feeling the weight of history all around you. And the crazy part is, nobody knows for sure how old the Sphinx really is. Some scientists believe it could be even older than the pyramids. Don't forget to snap a selfie with the Sphinx while you're there. Alright guys, buckle up because we're heading south to the city of Luxor, the ancient city of Thebes, and trust me, this place is packed with history. We're talking temples, tombs, and monuments galore. And at the heart of it all is Karnak Temple, the largest religious structure ever built. Seriously, this place is massive. It's like a whole city dedicated to the gods with towering columns, intricate carvings, and obelisks that seem to touch the sky. Imagine walking through these massive gateways, feeling the energy of thousands of years of history all around you. It's like stepping back in time to a world of pharaohs, priests, and powerful deities. Karnak Temple was built over centuries, with each pharaoh adding their own touch to this architectural masterpiece. You've got the Great Hypostyle Hall, with its 134 massive columns, each one covered in intricate carvings. Then, there's the precinct of Amun-Re, dedicated to the king of the gods, and the precinct of Mut, his consort. This is one of those places that'll leave you speechless with its sheer scale and grandeur. Chapter 4, the Valley of the Kings, where pharaohs sleep for eternity. Okay, after Karnak, we're heading to a place straight out of an Indiana Jones movie. The Valley of the Kings. This hidden valley, tucked away in the desert hills, is where pharaohs, queens, and nobles were laid to rest for all eternity. We're talking about tombs, guys, but not just any tombs. These are underground palaces, filled with treasures, secrets, and maybe even a curse or two. Imagine descending into these hidden chambers, the air thick with anticipation. The walls are covered in colorful hieroglyphics, telling the stories of the afterlife and the pharaoh's journey to the underworld. The most famous tomb in the Valley of the Kings, of course, is Tutankhamun's tomb, King Tut. This teenage pharaoh's final resting place was discovered in 1922, and it was packed with gold, jewels, and artifacts that had been untouched for over 3,000 years. But the Valley of the Kings is home to over 60 tombs, each one more impressive than the last. Chapter 5. The Egyptian Museum in Cairo, Treasures of a Civilization. Alright, after all that exploring, it's time to head back to Cairo and check out the motherlode of all things ancient Egypt, the Egyptian Museum. This place is like a time capsule, packed with artifacts, treasures, and relics from every era of Egyptian history. We're talking about mummies, sarcophagi, statues of pharaohs, gold masks, jewelry, pottery, and even ancient toys. It's like walking through a history book, but way cooler. The highlight of the museum, of course, is the Tutankhamun collection. You'll see his golden death mask, his intricately decorated sarcophagus, and all the treasures that were buried with him. It's seriously mind-blowing. But don't just focus on King Tut. Take your time to explore all the different exhibits. And the best part? You can actually see real mummies up close. It's a little creepy, sure, but also incredibly fascinating to see how ancient Egyptians prepared their dead for the afterlife. Chapter 6. Abu Simbel Temples, Monuments on the Move. Okay guys, we're heading back south again, this time to the border of Sudan, to visit one of the most impressive and unique temples in all of Egypt, Abu Simbel. Now these temples are not just incredible because of their size and grandeur, but also because they were literally moved piece by piece in the 1960s to save them from being flooded. Talk about dedication. Imagine two massive temples carved directly into a sandstone cliff face, staring out over Lake Nasser. The main temple, dedicated to Ramses II, is guarded by 4 colossal statues of the pharaoh himself, each one over 65 feet tall. These statues are so big, you feel tiny just standing at their feet. The inside of the temple is just as impressive, with halls and chambers decorated with intricate carvings and hieroglyphics depicting Ramses II's victories in battle and his relationship with the gods. And the coolest part? The temple was designed so that twice a year, on Ramses II's birthday and his coronation day, the sunlight would penetrate deep inside the temple and illuminate the statues of the gods in the sanctuary. Next to the main temple is the smaller but equally impressive temple dedicated to Ramses II's beloved wife, Nefertari. Alright guys, enough temples and tombs for now. It's time to switch gears and head out into the Egyptian desert for some seriously surreal landscapes. Get ready for the White Desert. This place is like something out of a science fiction movie, with its blindingly white chalk formations sculpted by the wind into all sorts of bizarre and beautiful shapes. Imagine driving through this otherworldly landscape, the white sand stretching out before you as far as the eye can see. The chalk formations rise up from the desert floor like giant mushrooms, abstract sculptures, and even animals. It's a photographer's dream. The best way to experience the White Desert is to camp out under the stars. Seriously, the night sky here is incredible, with millions of stars twinkling overhead. And as the sun rises, the chalk formations change color, from bright white to soft pinks and oranges. It's pure magic. Okay, after the surrealness of the White Desert, we're heading to a true oasis in the desert, Siwa Oasis. This lush green paradise surrounded by date palm groves and olive trees feels a world away from the hustle and bustle of Cairo. It's a place to relax, recharge, and experience a different side of Egypt. Imagine soaking in the natural hot springs, surrounded by palm trees, the air filled with the scent of jasmine and orange blossoms. Siwa Oasis is also home to salt lakes, where you can float effortlessly in the water just like the Dead Sea. But Siwa is more than just a pretty face. It's also home to a unique Berber culture with its own language, customs, and traditions. Alright guys, for our next stop we're heading to the coast, to the city of Alexandria, once a center of learning and culture in the ancient world. And while the ancient Library of Alexandria is long gone, a modern marvel has risen in its place, the Bibliotheca Alexandrina. This stunning building, with its sloping roof and glass-paneled walls, is a testament to the power of knowledge and a symbol of Alexandria's rebirth as a cultural hub. Inside, you'll find millions of books, manuscripts, and digital resources, making it one of the largest libraries in the world. But the Bibliotheca Alexandrina is more than just a library. It's a place where history meets the future, and where people from all over the world come to learn, share ideas, and be inspired. Alright guys, we've explored ancient wonders, trekked through the desert, and soaked up some culture. Now it's time to finish our Egyptian adventure with a splash. We're heading to the Red Sea, home to some of the most vibrant and diverse coral reefs in the world. Imagine diving into crystal clear waters, surrounded by a kaleidoscope of colors, coral reefs teeming with life, fish of every shape and size darting in and out of the coral, and maybe even a sea turtle or two if you're lucky. The Red Sea is a diver's paradise, with countless dive sites to explore, from shallow reefs perfect for beginners to deeper wrecks and walls for the more experienced. You can swim with dolphins, spot sharks, and marvel at the sheer diversity of marine life. And if you're not into diving, don't worry. the snorkeling here is just as amazing. So there you have it, guys, the top 10 places you have to visit in Egypt in 2024. From ancient wonders to natural beauty, Egypt has something for everyone. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to Top 10 Places for more epic travel destinations. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the adventures. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep those bucket lists long. Peace out.